This is ABS, Heartbeat of the East.
Change is a phenomenon in human existence. To talk about the evolution of fashion in Nigeria is to highlight the beauty in its diverse, multicultural diversity. From the time of Adam and Eve, where leaves and animal skin were beheld as the toast of the moment, to the age of bend-down selects, also known as Africa. The Nigerian fashion terrain is unique because each cultural sect has clung to its version of traditional beauty and style, in spite of recesses from colonialism and the heavy influence of westernization. From the 1960s to early 90s, Nigeria was very much influenced by the European fashion, and more specifically, British fashion, since the British colonized us. Like in most societies, fashion is greatly influenced by the social and political events of the time or era. Nigeria's independence in 1960 was no exception, as the common fashion of that time was still largely impacted by colonialism. Social class was a prevailing theory, which included the elite class of wealthy, educated Nigerians who could afford international pedigrees. The middle class of averagely educated Nigerians who had no tertiary education, as most universities did not exist at that time, and the typical uneducated Nigerian. The common trends of the 60s was long dresses, hats, and Mary Quant-inspired miniskirts, as imitated by the elites on preference complemented with permed, well-sprayed afros. The uneducated women simply wore their native clothes and did simple local hairstyles. The men favored bootleg trousers and pants, tight-fitting open-neck shirts, loud prints and pattern fabrics. Also, skinny ties were in vogue. During this time, platform shoes and vintage-inspired shoes and boots for women and men were very fashionable, although they weren't as tall as they are today. In addition, stiletto heels were very popular at this time. This trend continued well into the 70s until the Oleku boom for women, thanks to a movie of the same name which inspired the trend. But that movie did not surface until Tunde Kilani's 1997 romance flick titled Oleku 2 decades later. The Oleku star